Good evening. It's 9 o'clock here on a, what day is it? Monday, 20th of September. And we have here a vintage, excuse me, I thought it was a vintage 25th anniversary telecaster. I'll let you see that up close. It says vintage. I thought it was a Vantage, but that Vantage is a car, isn't it? It's a telecaster, fairly new, nice looking machine, and it's a straightforward, I hope it's a straightforward setup. The gentleman who bought it wants the action to be a little bit better, so I'm just going to go through it and see what I see. I thought when I first initially looked at it at the gentleman's house, he's an older gentleman, that the action was actually pretty good, but I do see that the middle ones are a little bit higher. But the action overall looks to me, if you have a look there, you see, can you see the action? Pretty good, pretty damn good. So that's why I say I think this should be a fairly straightforward setup. So I'm going to check first of all for the neck straightness. Let me just check here. Now look. You know, I've got my good glasses on. I'm going to put my even better glasses on, because I want to see what I'm seeing. Right. That neck is 100% straight with the width of a fly's penis in the middle of an underbow. Only a slight underbow, which I think will probably be acceptable. And hopefully you're not familiar with the width of a fly's penis. So I'm going to just check the action at the top. Let me just do that. That's very good. It's very good indeed. I can't touch any more of that. The top. So, well, the only thing I can do is bring down those, because I can't see anything else wrong with this. Okay, Allen keys, because this is a typical telecaster setup where you have two strings on the one. So I'm going to plug it in. I'm not going to check it. I'm not going to plug it in until, I'm not going to switch it on until I plug it in. All right. Okay. I was expecting more noise from it, but it is a vintage and it's not a telecaster, so let me just see. Okay, well, let me just see that I have the right one sitting around. I don't think I do. I think I'm going to have to go into my little toolkit to do this. Right, now I'm going to have to go into my little toolkit. Unless that's it. No, it's not. Okay, glasses on and my little toolkit coming out. I'm going to check the frets to see they're all level 2. Do you see if there's anything there that needs to be done? All right. Right, okay, let me just lower it down. I have to tell you that this is quite a good action already. Let me just see. gentleman's around 75 years old or 80 years old, and I asked him where does he play? Does he play up in the money section? He says, no, I play all over it. So it has to have good, no buzzing. Right, okay. I'm going to take it down as far as I can. Because of the fact that this is such a straight neck, you should get very good action. But it's not taking very much to bring it down. Let me just see. You can hear it coming down. That's too far, that's too far. Pretty good, pretty good. Now the middle ones are the worst. So I'm going to bring them down a fair bit. Both of them at once. And then I'll measure the radius, although the radius is quite shallow on this. Might be just a slight touch too low. Let's just bring that. I'm going to leave that where it is. Right, okay. Let's just see what the last one is. Yeah. I think the last one he's brought, or somebody's brought it down. Let me just see. I did pre-warn him that he's going to get a guitar back that he's not going to notice a lot of difference on. Now that's the idea. Unless I wreck it. Now I don't know what's special about the Vantage for this year. But it's a nice looking guitar. It's too low. Not a lot of power out of that. There's not a lot of power. Let me just bring it up. It's a bit better. They're Wilkinson pickups. And what's this one? Is this Wilkinson too? Yes, it's Wilkinson. And whoever played this brought the pickups too far down and they scratched the logo off Wilkinson. Okay, let's get it tuned. Will you play? No, you're not going to do the game. You're not playing the game with me. Because the tuner's not, and I only have the one tuner. Right, okay. Let me just look and see this action. And it's a shallow one, so it'll be here. You're in the wrong place. That one was in the wrong place. It's this one here. Right, okay. That's pretty good. Maybe this one can come down just a touch. Okay, now that action is too low. This is coming down so low that I am concerned. Just check. That is pretty good. That's, to me, it says that that is the perfect. But now I have to do the frets to see what they say. You can switch off for the moment. I'm going to have to get the tuner going. I had hoped to do this all in one fail. Georgie girl wants in on the act. Don't you, girl? You want in on the act. You want cuddles while I work, don't you? Don't you? Right, so that's it. It's going to take 5. Oh, look at that. Look, I was surprised. Oh, right. Okay, we're off. We're off. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to have no charge. Let's get it up to tune and then check the frets. Let's put a headstock on it. A bit sharp, but let's see. It's only the A is a bit sharp. And you know there's nothing I can do about that. It's only a tiniest bit sharp, so I'm not going to bother. Actually, it's saying it's not sharp now. Make a liar out of me, why don't you? Let's have a little play at this. Oops. Maybe that could come down just a touch more. This is boring, isn't it? Let's just bring that middle 2 strings just down a touch more. I'm pushing my luck here. Right, okay. That's buzzing a bit, but that's what he wants, is a low. know it does, which is annoying because it does buzz. That's not the string. I can hear the buzz of the amp, but it's a cheap amp. It's something I'm going to have to replace someday. And there's a very low action. I would say that there is, well, let's not say. Let's look and see what it is. Right, okay. There we go. Right, okay. That's a millimeter. Yep. And that side, it's a millimeter as well. This side's 1.5, the other side's 1 millimeter. Yeah, let's just see that. I'll have to check the frets. Right, okay, I can turn that off and check the frets. And I think the frets are going to need a little bit of a leveling. So I'll just let it run and turn these. Right, okay. Let's use my smaller. Right. Okay. What I'm now doing is just the strings, reducing the strings, tensions, to hopefully to put them to the side. New strings on it, so I don't need to do strings. Actually, one of the things that's the most awkward is to set the action as low as possible for a guitar that's already set very low, because you're going to be bringing a guitar back to someone with very little difference in it. But I do think the frets are a little bit in need of a leveling. Shouldn't be. It should not be the case for a new guitar, but I've heard of worse things. Nice frets too. Let's have a listen. Rock, 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 nothing. It's as boring, isn't it, for you lot? Let me just do one more here. Yeah. Yeah, the neck's straight, but a lot of the frets are all over the place. I'm not going any further after that because I do know that the whole thing needs to be. So I'll put another. I'll loosen off a bit more. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be fret leveled. So, right, okay. Where are you? There you go. There she'll go. You can go off. Right, so I'm going to level this. I'm just going to do a level across the whole lot. I'm not going to be fussy and go through each one because they all have a little issue of their own. Each one. Nice job of frets, but the fret leveling hasn't been very good. So let's get my flat. And I think to start with, let me just see, what have I got? Yeah, 80 grit. Oh yeah, you're right. No chance, 80 grit. Let's start off with 1,000. That's 2,000. Where's 1,000? Well, I need a new 1,000. Oh right, okay, 1,000. Right, okay. And I'm just going to my goodness. Right, so give it a little clean now the whole way up. It's mostly down there. As you can see from the rust particles, my ass. What do you call it? Not rust particles. Metal particles off the frets. See, I get lost when I'm doing this, and I forget what they're called sometimes because I'm an old crock. Right, okay. Now I'm going to polish them now with 3,000 or 2,000. What do I want to put on? 2,000 or 3,000? What do you say? 2,000 I think would be best. And I'm going to put it on my hand, and I'm going to do it lightly because I'm not going to go touch the wood. I'm just going to touch the frets. Because the wood is gloss finished. Look at that, that looks beautiful. The wood is gloss finished, and I don't want to scratch it. This is just, you see I'm touching it there, but with 2000 it's not going to make that big a difference because 2000 is nearly at the level you would. I'll actually use 3000 on it as well. Looks pretty good. Right, I'm going to put 3 on as well, and then I won't have to do anything. For goodness sake, I won't have to do. Right. I won't have to do any cleaning of the wood. I won't have to touch up the wood at all. Let me just see here. That's beautiful. Nothing on it. If you're sanding a piece of wood to get a gloss paint coat on it, you go up to 3000, maybe you go up to 5000, and you wouldn't even need to do anything more after that. Right, okay. I think what I'm going to do with this, when I take it back to the gentleman, I'm going to get him to plug it into his amplifier and use it in front of me. And I'll take the little Allen key with me at the same time, and I'll adjust it for him should he need it adjusted. Let me just put some, right, okay, just putting some graphite in there, being new. Okay, it makes it look dirty, but it's handy for it. Okay. Boring, eh? What a boring video. Georgia Girl made an entrance. That's about the most exciting thing in it. But this, get a nice guitar sound going, will be fine. Right, you, come on. Right, okay, and yeah, oh, I like it, sound of it, right, okay. What if that's too low? We'll see. Not that one. Okay, let's just go through that again. Okay, oh, the plug came out. That's because I got a plug that's not going in fully right. Okay, let's change that. Let's see what the problem is, because it might be a problem with the jack socket. Right, okay. It might not be just the fact that it's a 90-degree angle. I want to feel it going in. We all like to feel it going in. That's okay, yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful action on it now. Well, it was wonderful on it before I did the frets, but it's even more wonderful over now. So I don't think I can give a demo on the guitar. Let me just see. Hello there, hello. Let me just see what you see there. Right, okay. No, you can't see anything. Right, okay, I can't play it very well this way. High G. Can you see that? Anyway. Okay, it's going back to the owner. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And I'll take the little Allen key with me tomorrow to see if he wants it lowered anymore. Maybe he likes a bit of buzz. We'll see. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.